So Colombia is playing ping pong with Donald Trump. He sent a military flight down to Colombia to return deportees, and they said no. What happened next is classic. Welcome to Global Reference News Inside America. I'm Joe Colby reporting. Donald Trump sent a military flight full of deportees to Colombia. Yes, they are Colombian citizens. However, the Colombian government had a problem with it, and particularly their president. He refused the flights. What happened after that is something you can't make this up. Let's take a look at this clip.
We are following breaking news at this hour here on Live Now from Fox. You're taking a live look at the White House as we have learned that President Trump is now ordering action to be taken against the country of Colombia, saying, quote, "I was just informed that two repatriation flights from the United States with a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed to land in Colombia. This order was given by Colombia's socialist president, who is already very unpopular amongst his people. His denial of these flights has jeopardized the national security and public safety of the United States. So I have directed my administration to immediately take the following urgent and decisive retaliatory measures." And he also just shared that information in a social media post. Some of those measures include an emergency 25% tariffs on all goods coming into the United States. In 1 week, the 25% tariffs will be raised to 50%. Also issuing a travel ban and immediate visa revocations on the Colombian government officials and all allies and supporters. Visa sanctions on all party members, family members, and supporters of the Colombian government. Enhanced customs and border protection inspections of all Colombian nationals and cargo on national security grounds. Treasury, banking, and financial sanctions to be fully imposed. President Trump saying, quote, "These measures are just the beginning. We will not allow the Colombian government to violate its legal obligations with regard to the acceptance and return of the criminals they forced into the United States." This is a look right here of the social media post that he just issued there on Truth Social. That's on the left-hand side of your screen. On the right-hand side of your screen, that is a social media post by a Fox News journalist, Bill Maluzhin. As we continue to follow this breaking news, as we have learned that President Trump now ordering action to be taken against Colombia after two flights from the United States with a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed to land in Colombia. President Trump saying that the order was given by Colombia's president, and his denial of these flights, President Trump writes, quote, "has jeopardized the national security and public safety of the United States." And therefore, he has ordered his administration to take a number of retaliatory measures, including emergency tariffs, a travel ban, revoking visas, sanctions, and also financial sanctions as well.
2 hours later.
Got some breaking news this hour. Colombia has agreed to accept deported migrants from the United States. The country had earlier turned 2 military planes carrying the deportees back to the US. Now, the White House releasing this statement moments ago, saying the government of Colombia has agreed to all of President Trump's terms, including the unrestricted acceptance of all illegal aliens from Colombia. Tariffs and sanctions will be held in reserve and not signed unless Colombia fails to honour this agreement. The visa sanctions issued by the State Department and enhanced inspections from Customs and Border Protection will remain in effect until the first plane load of Colombian deportees is successfully returned. Today's events make clear to the world that America is respected again. President Trump will continue to fiercely protect our nation's sovereignty, and he expects all other nations of the world to fully cooperate in accepting the deportation of their citizens illegally present in the United States.
That is the power of Donald Trump. He's like a president America hasn't had ever. Now, I'm not here cheerleading for Donald Trump. I'm not here caping for him or anything like that. But just his power and his leverage is without a doubt something we haven't seen before. what he's willing to do to enforce his will, not only within America, but on countries outside of America, is very admirable. He's very serious about his policies and he's standing by it. Now, Colombia, those tariffs could really hurt Colombia. You're dealing with a president that's already unpopular, as it said, in his own country. The last thing he needs is rising inflation and not being able to pay for goods to keep the economy in Colombia running. So I think he made a wise decision. Now, him trying to send back that 25% tariff on America, I don't know how far that goes because I don't believe America is a real huge importer from Colombia. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Let me know in the comments. But that's our story for today. Follow us at globalreferencenews.com for more interesting stories, not only within America, but around the world. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video.